The twin masks of peace. Long ago, in the heart of Central Africa, in the lush hills of Cameroon, lived a master carver named Nkambi. He was part of the Bamalit people, known far and wide for their beautiful woodwork and vibrant markets. Nkambi wasn't just any craftsman, he was a thinker, a listener, and someone who loved bringing people together. His hand shaped stories in wood, but his heart shaped the community. This story takes place many years ago when the Bamalit markets were bustling and bright, full of color and noise. But even in all that life, trouble stirred. Buyers and sellers often argued, prices too high, goods not good enough, words sharp as knives. It wasn't just about money, it was about respect, fairness, and being heard. The market was the village's heartbeat, but these disputes were like stones in the river, disturbing the flow. Nkambi saw this tension every day. He noticed how hard it was for buyers and sellers to truly understand each other's needs. Sellers wanted to earn a fair living. Buyers wanted to feel they weren't being tricked. What if there was a way to help them listen, to really listen? One evening, as Nkambi sat carving under a flickering firelight, an idea took shape. What if he made two masks, not just ordinary masks, but special ones designed to help buyers and sellers hear each other's hearts? One mask for the buyers, one for the sellers. When worn, they wouldn't just cover faces, they would open minds. Nkambi worked through many nights, shaping the wood with care. The buyer's mask had soft, open eyes and a gentle smile, reminding wearers to be patient and kind. The seller's mask had strong, steady features, encouraging honesty and pride in their goods. Each mask was a mirror of the other's feelings, a way to step into each other's shoes. When the masks were ready, Nkambi brought them to the next market day. At first, people were curious and a bit unsure, but as the masks were worn, something surprising happened. The buyer wearing the buyer's mask began to see the seller not as a rival, but as a person with hopes and hard work. The seller wearing the seller's mask felt understood instead of judged. Disputes began to fade. Conversations slowed down and smiles grew. When the masks came off, the respect stayed on. Traders found fair prices and customers felt valued. It was as if the mask carried a gentle magic, not a spell, but the power of empathy. This simple act of carving. Masks became a symbol of fair trade and listening. The market grew stronger, not just in goods, but in trust. Nkambi's mask got everyone that when we take the time to understand one another, we can turn arguments into agreements and competition into cooperation. Maybe you've had moments like this, when a disagreement felt bigger than it needed to be, or when seeing things from someone else's point of view made all the difference. That's what Nkambi's masks remind us. Listening with our hearts can build peace, whether in a busy market or at our own kitchen tables. And so, in the Bamalit Hills, the story of the twin masks lives on, not just as wooden art, but as a lesson for all of us, no matter our age or where we come from. Because at the end of the day, hearing each other's needs is the first step to understanding, and understanding is the start of kindness. Thanks for listening to this story from the Bamalit people, a tale of masks, markets, and the magic of empathy. Until next time, may your ears and hearts always stay open.